Mayweather is broke and owes people money.
Uncover how Floyd Mayweather's promotion company took out a huge PPP loan. But guess what? Only a part of it was forgiven. This is the first time I've seen this.
CNN has leaked shocking airport CCTV footage allegedly showing Floyd Mayweather leaving the United States just days after reports surfaced linking him to a staggering $402 million scam. The footage captures Mayweather walking swiftly through a private terminal with heavy security and minimal entourage. Sources claim the boxer fled amid growing legal pressure and possible federal charges. While his team has not issued a statement, speculation is mounting over Mayweather's sudden disappearance. Floyd Mayweather has been in debt to many people, despite being one of the highest-paid athletes in history. His financial scams are getting out of hand, and now he has decided to hide to avoid mounting legal troubles. Over the years, Floyd has borrowed millions and failed to pay many of them back. One major issue is the PPP loan he took for his promotion company, which is also reportedly in debt. Despite his flashy lifestyle and constant talk of wealth, Floyd has quietly been drowning in financial obligations. His situation is spiraling, and now he's trying to run from it.
Uncover how Floyd Mayweather's promotion company took out a huge PPP loan. But guess what? Only a part of it was forgiven. This is the first time I've seen this. He was very transparent. I like that. So 2 loans. One was $584,000 and change. The other one $561K. Total loans $1,145,000 approximately. Amount forgiven $388,000. So he did have some forgiven, but he had to pay some, and that's good. Payroll that he submitted, he needed $543,000 for payroll. Rent, $13K. Healthcare, $3,100. Utilities, $1,100. I just want you to know where your tax.
Floyd Mayweather found himself in hot water after promoting Ethereum Max, a cryptocurrency that later came under legal scrutiny. Alongside Kim Kardashian, he endorsed the token to millions of followers, which spurred a dramatic price surge followed by a sharp crash. Investors soon filed lawsuits, accusing the celebrities of participating in a pump-and-dump scheme. Their involvement was seen as misleading and exploitative, especially since neither disclosed receiving compensation for their promotions. While Kardashian settled her part with the SEC, Mayweather's silence only fueled public criticism and suspicion surrounding his financial motives.
Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather are being sued over crypto. The pair was allegedly involved in a crypto scam under the name Ethereum Max, which has no affiliation to actual Ethereum. Kim Kardashian had posted on Instagram promoting the token, which shot up in price and eventually came crashing down as so many do. People believe Kim and Floyd, who promoted the product during his fight with Logan Paul, held a certain percentage of the token and made millions selling. Even NBA star Paul Pierce is getting wrapped up in the whole thing. I learned about this story on Morning Brew. It's a daily email newsletter that keeps you up to date on the hottest business news from Silicon Valley to Wall Street. It's also completely free, so subscribe at the link on the comment of this video to get smart fast.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Joe Rogan didn't hold back when discussing the rise of cryptocurrency on his podcast. Comparing it to legal gambling, he pointed out how the market operates within the law, yet often lacks moral integrity. Rogan emphasized that, while some investors profit, many are lured into volatile markets by celebrity endorsements without understanding the risks. His critique felt especially pointed in light of Mayweather's involvement with Ethereum Max. For Rogan and others, this wasn't just about financial loss. It was about accountability, ethics, and the dangerous intersection of fame and finance.
Filled with weirdos. Like everyone that I've talked to that wants to come to me with some idea, it's always very strange. Like when people have come to, like my business manager with financial propositions, they're always it's logical. Like, it makes sense. Oh, invest in this. This is a fund, and it does this, and this is how you get a return on your investment. None of that stuff ever made any sense to me. I avoided all of it, luckily, but I was propositioned by multiple different entities about these kind of things. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know, like, why would anybody buy an NFT? Like, you know, oh, it's a non-fungible token, and then you put it in a NFT wallet, and you have this thing. I'm like, but I have the same thing on my phone. It seems like it's legal gambling is what it is. And it seems like, even though it's horrible to do and very unethical to dump it, to pump and dump it, it seems like that's legal for some weird reason. Yeah. You know, because I know that's the turmoil around the Haktua coin.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry, don't cry.
That's the fear about the Trump coin, and because anybody can kind of make money now, which is so strange. And we're like, we make a JRE coin. What if we didn't dump it? What if we didn't pump and dump it? Like, what would it be for? How can you just do that? How can you just...
regulations have not caught up yet, right? So, and you see that any new emerging business, industry, technology. I think there are people who look and go, there's an opportunity here, because, you know, regulatory policy hasn't caught up.
Mayweather's involvement in suspicious deals isn't new. It's the latest chapter in a long record of questionable behavior. His career has been marked by a pattern of controversy, from unresolved legal issues to failed business ventures. Despite countless warnings and public backlash, Mayweather shows no sign of changing course. Critics argue that his obsession with maintaining a lavish image, fueled by ego and a refusal to adapt, keeps pushing him into deeper trouble. Rather than evolving with age or success, he appears locked in a cycle of excess and evasion.
400 million deal with the 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be
yet,
done.
And it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing didn't.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
From the early days of his success, Mayweather channeled his wealth into property. But instead of making strategic investments, he often aimed for spectacle. His real estate empire includes not just mansions, but skyscrapers, most notably in New York City. These purchases were likely less about financial planning and more about asserting dominance. Yet flashy real estate also comes with high upkeep costs, taxes, and long-term liabilities. Many observers question whether these acquisitions were truly sustainable or merely symbols of a financial house built on shaky ground.
He settled on investing his money, and one of the places that he invested in was One Vanderbilt in New York City. He has proudly recalled his investment in that skyscraper multiple times. He once said during an interview that people should Google his name along with the name One Vanderbilt, and they would see that he's a part of that project. He also referred to that building as being one of the tallest in the entire city, which was indeed a factual statement on his part. Even the host was surprised to hear about all this.
I own nine skyscrapers in New York City.
9 skyscrapers?
Yes.
Let me ask you this question.
He getting it to him.
Do you think that would be possible if you never bought yourself out of the Top Rank contract?
Well, I bought myself on my contract for $750,000. And in just 3 fights, I made $750 million.
So would you say that was maybe the biggest point in your career? I think because you had the talent, you had all of that.
I think the best thing about my career was I'm my own boss. That I wanted to do what I wanted to do. I rolled the dice, And to become great at whatever you want to do, you got to roll the dice and take a chance on yourself.
Absolutely.
And that's what I do.
One constant in Mayweather's public image is his fixation on material wealth. His garages overflow with exotic cars, his closets with rare designer clothes and watches. But behind the glitter lies a troubling reality: an ongoing refusal to address basic financial obligations. He's repeatedly failed to pay taxes on his luxury purchases, leading to growing legal troubles. Tax authorities have kept close watch, and his debts with the IRS remain a serious concern.
How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like
that's BS.
Something.
That is BS.
They said something
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds? You know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So
even with unmatched earnings from his boxing career, Mayweather has continued to struggle with basic financial discipline. Rather than settle outstanding tax debts or streamline his spending, he appears to double down on indulgence. His lifestyle choices show a disconnect between wealth and wisdom. On the outside, he's a mogul.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing, what Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs $18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm going to go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made all motherfucking day.
On paper, however, his financial profile reveals a person deeply entangled in liabilities. His refusal to cut back or compromise reflects an illusion of control, one that may crumble under the weight of audits, lawsuits, and creditors.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey, man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see. But y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter. But, man, hey, man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But, man, stay tuned for that next video.
After retiring from professional boxing, Mayweather turned to exhibition matches as a lucrative alternative. These fights, often against social media influencers or lesser-known opponents, were marketed as easy paydays. However, controversy followed here too. Deji, a YouTuber who fought Mayweather, claimed he wasn't paid the full amount agreed upon.
I just have better manager, agent, all of that.
Deji has secured the bag. After YouTuber Deji's recent boxing match against professional boxer Floyd Mayweather, Deji appeared on the What's Good podcast. YouTuber Miniminter had a burning question to ask. This comes after fellow YouTuber Logan Paul fought Mayweather back in 2021 and was left unpaid.
I have to ask,
Yeah.
just because of the Logan fight, I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still hasn't got anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least. I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still hasn't got anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
I mean, I just have better, better manager, agent, all of that.
Although you may not have done it if Logan had just been paid, right? Like maybe you needed Logan to...
No, it's because it's like, remember when I fought Vinny Hackett?
No, yeah.
Yeah, true. No one
Same
of that
thing
event got
happened.
paid.
Everyone apart from
You and Gibb, right?
Yeah, me and Gibb, we got paid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
shout out manager.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can I say his name?
yeah, say him, yeah.
Shout out Lim.
Chiverano.
I'm like,
Man like
Can
Chiverano.
we say his name?
He even described the boxing legend as insecure when fans praised him instead. These stories raise serious concerns about how Mayweather manages his post-career earnings and honors his financial commitments. Once again, his actions cast a shadow over the shine of his brand. Gervonta Davis, a former protege of Mayweather, publicly alleged that Floyd was once held in Dubai due to unpaid jewelry debts. Whether this story is true or exaggerated, it adds to the growing perception of financial instability behind Mayweather's empire. If even a fraction of it is accurate, it speaks to a larger pattern, living in luxury while neglecting the bills that come with it. Being held abroad over debt is a serious claim, one that goes beyond image problems and ventures into dangerous legal territory.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather is supposedly held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them to get on live right now. And you owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people.
Mayweather's social media presence is a continuous feed of excess. From towering stacks of cash to closets full of unworn designer clothes, his online persona is that of someone who thrives on being watched. But this relentless display of opulence raises important questions. If his financial health is secure, why the mounting reports of unpaid debts and lawsuits? The more he posts, the more transparent the illusion becomes. This is not a billionaire safeguarding a fortune. This is a man desperately performing wealth to keep up appearances.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been paid over $1 billion through his career. What are the craziest ways that he spent it? Let's start with the ice. Dude has almost everything diamond crusted, from his plates and silverware to the case for his gold iPhone to his $18 million watch nicknamed the Billionaire. Moving on, apparently Mayweather also loves golf, or probably just golfing around courses. Dude owns a pair of Cadillac and Bentley golf carts, worth over $500,000 together. Then there's his barber, who makes house calls 3 to 4 times a week, each visit costing money a clean $1,000. And it gets even crazier. Apparently, Floyd never uses the same pair of boxers twice, and he'll leave all of his kicks at hotels he stays at as gifts to staff. But the scary thing, none of this comes close to the dude's gambling habit. Floyd reportedly dropped over $6 million on the Heat in in Game 7 of the 2013 finals. And thankfully, LeBron came through for him, and that's just a slice of the money life of Money Mayweather.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned until next time.